Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle. Today is a big one-ish. It's the predictions for Money in the Bank. It's this Saturday night in LA. It's LA, isn't it?
It's just
Yeah,
somewhere. It's somewhere.
Luke, it is LA, yeah.
I think so.
I think it's at. Oh no, yeah, it is. It's at the new Clippers Arena. So yeah, LA for Money in the Bank. There's four matches that WWE really filling out cards nowadays.
I know it's absolutely stacked, honestly.
Yeah, let's just where do you want to start, Luke? I'll
I
let you
say,
decide where we start.
okay. The first thing I will say is we used to get 7 matches on a Money in the Bank card, and now there's 4. I know there's still a SmackDown, so you probably get another match on there. They might put the tag titles on there or something, but I doubt they're going to do that. They'll probably save it for SummerSlam or whatever. But I say we save the actual Money in the Bank matches till last because they're probably the most interesting matches. I think we'll start with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, the rematch from Backlash. So I'm gonna go with Becky. I think she's gonna win the title here.
I agree. I think I not that I like the idea of Lyra losing, but I like the idea of the forced to raise Becky's hand sort of thing.
Yeah,
I do like that in a sense of you know that can then lead into the third match, and that big third match
yeah,
can be where Lyra gets a big moment at SummerSlam.
yeah, probably. I could see that happening, and then Becky probably turns back face then or something, like giving her respect or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be honest. I'll be completely honest. I forgot this match was even on the card, so I totally forgot about it. This whole week I've been like, hold on a minute, there's 3 matches announced. Are we going to do a predictions video? And I was like, oh yeah, there's 4 because it got announced like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, right.
But you know what I am happy with this match?
What?
Women's mid card belt on a PLE.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know it was on Backlash, but we need more of it. We need more of it.
That and the tag titles.
That and yeah, the tag title. I'll even take a men's mid card title match, please.
Oh yeah.
It's not like you've got all these titles and you're just not showing them at all. But that'll be one for another video, I think.
Yeah. I was gonna say something then, but I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, should we move on?
Yeah.
If
So
it comes back to me, I'll mention
yeah,
it, but I can't. Yeah, we'll move on to the. Do you want to say it?
the tag match. We going for the tag match?
Yeah, we'll go for the tag match.
Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Now, I have a problem with this.
What problem do you have with it?
Now, why is Money in the Bank now becoming a tag team main event?
I was about to say that.
Why is the main like story about Money in the Bank at the moment being these big rivalry tag matches and not the Money in the Bank ladder matches?
Yeah, I
What's
don't
the point
like
in
it either.
having a Money in the Bank pay per view if you're not going to have your main match be a Money in the Bank ladder match?
Yeah, because it's been the past 3 years now, hasn't it?
3 years now, yeah.
Where there's been a tag match. Obviously, you had the Bloodline Civil War. You had the one from last year, the 6 man. Um, I don't know how that main evented. To be fair, I don't think it should have main evented, but
But it's called Money in the Bank. Surely that should hint at what should be main eventing.
I know. But if anything,
It's almost like putting the Royal Rumble match not in the main event. Do
I
you know what I
think
mean?
I think unless there's a match that like probably should be the main event of a show. Like Roman and Kevin was at Royal Rumble
Yeah, yeah,
due
no,
to due
that,
to what happened after. Imagine you
yeah,
followed that up with the Royal Rumble. You just couldn't.
yeah, no, okay, I take it back. But still, what's the point in having its own PLE show if you're not going to make it the main thing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand Royal Rumbles with that Royal Rumble, but the last 3 years now, the main event hasn't been the Money in the Bank match, which
Yeah,
to me doesn't sit right.
yeah, I agree. Um,
Well, back to predictions now.
yeah, back to the predictions. I don't actually know. I'm gonna go. Hmm, I'm gonna go Cody and Jay.
Jesus Christ. We are just going to do the exact same thing this whole time, aren't we? I've gone Cody and JT.
I think Cena and Logan could win because I think if anything, Cody might take the pin, and they'll be like, Jay will be out of it, and then Cody's just like basically on a 2v1 with Logan and Cena, and like they cheat their way through and beat him just to give more
Imagine
some more.
Logan gets the pin, by the way.
Oh yeah, that yeah. I mean, I won't be happy anyway, but that's
Logan pins like the former world champion who was like champion for a year, or Jey Uso, who
yeah.
is a world champion.
I think I think if Cena and Logan win, I think it'll be Cena that pins Cody just for like all the getting into his head and everything because it's obvious. I think they're gonna have their rematch at SummerSlam. I would imagine,
Yeah.
but I'm not really
Let,
too sure.
let's hope this Cena retirement tour starts a turnaround, eh?
Well, let's hope it starts.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not been very good so far.
They're still in first gear, but that's for a video that we're gonna do after Money in the Bank. So, but
Stay
yeah,
tuned.
yeah. Stay tuned. I'm going Cody and Jay anyway. I think just I think Logan's there to set the pin if I'm honest, but you know,
I I don't know. I think they could do something weird and have Logan pin Jay and then SummerSlam Logan beats Jay or something weird like that. Do you know what I mean?
you can't do that.
You can't. And
I don't think Jey
I
Uso walks into SummerSlam as world heavyweight champion, to be honest.
that's the thing. The tag team match main event. I was just about to bring this up. Do we get a cash in?
No.
Gunther beats him after Money in the Bank, doesn't he?
It'll either be that or the match is still going on
And there's a cash in that
and there's
match.
a cash in. I think someone cashes in on that. But yeah. We'll
Speaking of
move
cashing in, we'll
yeah.
go on to a Money in the Bank ladder match. uh,
Yeah, it just falls
we
right
do
into
women's
place.
first.
Yeah, we'll do the women's one first.
So the women's match this year is Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Vaquer.
I mean, it's a big spot for Stephanie and Julia and
Yes,
Roxanne.
huge, huge. Yeah, I think Roxanne, it was somewhat expected when she got called up, but considering Julia and Stephanie have literally just come up,
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect Stephanie to win, if I'm honest. I expected Liv to get in there somehow,
yeah, me too.
but I'm not complaining.
Of course you're not.
I mean, she's doing double duty that day as well because she's on Worlds Collide.
Is she?
Yeah, I don't know who she's facing. Don't ask me, but she's facing someone, and then
Should I get it up?
yeah, you may as well. But then she's in the Money in the Bank ladder match later on. Who's winning it though? I've said it from the start, so I'm just gonna stick with it. Naomi. I think
Fair
Naomi's
enough.
winning it. I said it since she turned heel, pretty much. I know a lot of people said it as well, so I'm not going to take credit for it like I invented the thing. But I think Naomi's going to win it. I think she'll cash in on Tiffany at some point in the
See,
near future.
I could see Bianca winning the belt at some point and Naomi cashing in on Bianca.
Yeah,
That's what I could see.
I could see that as well.
But I just don't think Naomi is going to win it. She might, though, to be fair. There's too many good people in here, though, that Naomi's the one that wins it.
Yeah, I
This
mean, I
is
can
a
see where it
stacked
comes
match,
from.
though. This is a stacked match.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think
I think
this
it's
is what
quite
they should
unpredictable.
have done. Yeah, this is what they should have done for the men, which I will get onto in a sec.
Yeah,
But any six of these you could see winning.
yeah, absolutely.
Whereas in the men's, you can't with a couple.
Well, I've gone with Naomi. Who are
But
you going with?
I really don't know. I think I'm gonna go Stephanie.
Okay.
I think this rise is gonna be it's gonna be one of those. She's been on this meteoric rise. She's only been in WWE like however long. and they've just pushed her, and I think the fans love her already, don't they?
Yeah.
So I think it's just gonna put basically they're just gonna put a rocket and just keep going, be champion for probably about 10 years now in a like without losing a belt. So
Good.
there we go. I'm going Stephanie, but
I think
I can very much see Naomi.
yeah. Because I think with the direct, you can kind of see where like I don't Julia's not winning it because she's going to beat Zelina for the US title. This is just a placeholder for Rhea, realistically, because then she's going to go
Mhm.
back after Io at some point, which I know a lot of people don't want to see, but oh well. Um, Roxanna's got a thing with Judgment Day. Alexa's probably just in there just for the sake of it, just because she's just come back, and then obviously Stephanie. Obviously, they just want to give her the spotlight as soon as possible, but she could easily win it.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think the way she's gone at the moment, like she came into NXT, won the North American title. She had the big like main event. She had the big main event tag match, didn't she? There was a tag match. Am I thinking right?
Well, I don't know.
When she came, basically, what I'm saying, she got pushed so much in NXT. She's come up in like 3 months, like Julia. But I think Julia is a bit different because I don't think the fans have taken to her as much as they have with Stephanie.
Yeah,
And I
I know what
think
you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
They will get there though. It'll get there. I think they're
Yeah,
both gonna have massive roles to play on the main roster anyway.
yeah,
Both of
definitely.
them, especially like Triple H loves Julia, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah,
Well, men's now.
the men's one.
So this year it's Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Penta, Seth Rollins, Andrade, and El Grande Americano. Who
Uh
that could be, we don't know, but
oh Omos.
I did send you that TikTok, and I think there's a very you can see the similarities. I think.
Yeah. I think we said it off the podcast before we started it. I think this is one of the weakest Money in the Bank lineups in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's really only two that can win it.
Realistically, yeah. Because
The
I
two
think
for we said the two, didn't we? We said it was LA Knight and Seth.
LA Knight and Seth Rollins. Yeah. I think,
So
to be fair, we know Chad Gable's El Grande Americano, but he's doing double duty as well. So,
he is. He
because
is,
he's
to be
facing
fair.
Vikingo. Um, I think Andrade and Penta are in there for the big spots. Obviously, Penta's probably going to have some things to do with El Grande Americano. So you can rule them three out. Solo is probably in there just to get him on a PLE for once. And then it's either out of LA Knight or Seth Rollins.
I'm going LA Knight.
Oh, you're going LA
Yeah,
Knight. Do you actually think they're going to
yeah.
give it him this time?
No, I don't think they're going to give it to this time, but I'm trying to manifest it. I can't lie.
I really want him to win. I want him to win it more than anyone. 3 years now he would have gone without winning that, but good things happen to those who wait, apparently.
Apparently they do, but
Yeah,
you know,
but
no. I think this is the year. It has to be
it
the
has to
year,
be this year.
please.
But the thing is, I do think they're just going to give it Seth.
Yeah, it's very easy and it's very WWE to just go with that
Yeah,
easy option.
I think Bron and Bronson probably helped Seth win, kind of like
Yeah,
when was it Kane that helped Seth win the briefcase, or was it to
I think
retain
it.
his title in some kind of ladder match or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, I know what you mean.
I think you'll get some similar things to that, to be honest,
Yeah,
which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is.
but he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it now,
He doesn't
but
need it.
I think he'll just cash it in on the next night against Jay in the match against Jay and Gunther. So
But I don't want to see Seth with the world heavyweight title again.
I wouldn't mind it, but
I
I
think
want LA
if
Knight to get his moment.
yeah, no, I want LA Knight in LA.
Exactly, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
But yeah, that's it.
That is it. So as a roundup, there's not really much to round up, but we're rounding. If
Oh,
you
there's
are
so
definitely confirming Seth, yes.
yeah, I'm confirmed. Yeah, I'll go with Seth.
Okay, you're going with Seth. So, as as everyone knows, with our predictions recently, we've been keeping score. It's 27-25 to Luke.
Hey.
We've now got four extra matches to add on for this Saturday. So it's Lyra, Becky. We've both gone Becky. The tag match, we've both gone Cody and Jay. Women's Money in the Bank, I've gone Stephanie. Luke's gone Naomi. Men's Money in the Bank, Luke's gone Seth. I've gone LA Knight. Yeah. Um, that has to be done every time I say it. I'm sorry. It's just sort of become a thing in my head. Every time I say it, I have to go, yeah. But yeah, so 25-27 to Luke after Double or Nothing last weekend.
Yeah,
So there we go.
that is it.
Thank you for listening, watching if you're on YouTube. Um, Instagram and Twitter are going to be back up on that. Well, this isn't going to be on it, but we're going to be posting on that. So go follow, go listen on Spotify, give us a rating, like, subscribe, comment your predictions if you've got any ideas.
You forgot one more thing, Memphis.
TikTok,
The TikTok.
the TikTok. We have a TikTok that, as we speak, is on. I'll find it. I'll find it. It was last time I checked. It was 31,000.
You might want to check now.
It's 38,000. No, 90. Jesus Christ, that was 3 hours and 835 likes. 90,000 views on TikTok. The last time I checked. Also, go check out Luke's edit. I was going to say Will's edit of Luke Osprey. Luke's edit of Will Osprey. Fair play to him. It's class. So go check that out.
I tried.
No, it's only got 971 views, which, only 900. We're big time now with almost 100K views. But
Big
yeah,
time on the TikTok.
go on to TikTok. Keep watching that. If you want to watch it 10 times in a row, feel free. Get it up to 100,000 views. And yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't
TikTok
believe
is
it.
thriving. Yeah, you cooked on that, to be fair.
It's only because I found it funny and I just posted it. That is cool though.
Yeah, but yeah, we're going to be posting on social media a lot more. TikTok we were already doing quite a lot, but we sort of died off on the Twitter and Instagram front. But now we're going for this fully. Something's got to get through, as I said to you. So yeah, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.